Hello and welcome, this is Politic Revolutionary here today with Europa Universalis for Cradle of Civilization. So today I'll be continuing my France World Conquest run. First of all, it looks like we are actually still ahead of the Holy Roman Empire's election due to just extreme relations and prestige, I would suppose. Which is great. I'm all for that. Anyways, we are at almost at max prestige, which is good. We need to keep that up, however. And, yeah. So I was looking around in the diplomatic macro builder between episodes, and I saw quite a few potential allies. So, notable among these are Hungary, Ottomans, and Poland. And so I'm not quite sure who I want to ally, because the Ottomans would obviously be certainly the most powerful among them. Hungary is pretty meh, but I could probably use Hungary separate war while I take on Austria, which would be interesting to say the least. Unfortunately, Bohemia doesn't have any claims on anyone around here. Ottomans, and so Poland has their personal union, plus they have quite a few numbers, but their technology is awful. So yeah, just check the army ledgers quickly. So apparently the Mamluks are being terribly overpowered again. Ottomans are actually not faring that well. They're down to 1,000 manpower and their army is significantly weaker than ours. Muscovy and Austria are about the same, but I'm not gonna ally Muscovy, mainly because I can't. Hungary has 26,000. See, actually, Poland's pretty weak. They only have 14,000 troops. Romania has 12,000, which brings them up to 26,000, which is still below what the Ottomans have. So the Ottomans are objectively a better ally to have. So why should I ally why should I ally Poland then? I could do it for the Union, I guess. For trying to go for the Union, but I don't really see much point in that. But Hungary can't declare their own wars, which is interesting. They have 26,000 troops as well. Allying Hungary could potentially be good. They are powerful, but not sure if there's something that will especially do any good for me. Other provinces, they dislike the Pope, actually. So I could probably declare war on the Pope with a promise of land, call him in. And I could get Hungary to take their land. Main downside of that is I risk getting excommunicated, but I could call Hungary in against the Papal State and declare war on Austria solo. That's a possibility. I would get away around 27,000 of my enemies. First I would need a claim on Austria. But the Ottomans, so they dislike Hungary. Yeah, Ottomans, they'll give us the numbers, and if we get favors we can call them in against either Hungary or Austria. But that's the thing, we have to wait for the favors in order to do that. With Hungary we can have them join basically immediately. There's also the possibility of allying Aragon in order to defeat Spain. Yeah, Aragon really wants that Spanish land. Plus, we're fabricating on Spain and preparing to declare war. I think our first war definitely is going to be with Portugal, though. Sorry, Brittany, though, and we'll co-militarize Portugal and take Lisboa, maybe. Yes, that seems about right. The one thing I don't like about this war is that it's going to hurt our Diplo power even more, because we're quite behind on everything with Diplo. Still, we should get national ideas soon, and from there we can take Diplo ideas and get that extra relation, which should help us. That's practically extra dip a month. Huh. Okay. I'm going to ally the Ottomans, I think. Yes, let's ally the Ottomans. That's going to just help so much. It's also going to hurt us a tiny bit because Diplo relations, we're now +3. In fact, I don't think I'm going to actually vassalize Brittany. I'm just gonna annex them. Oh, Portugal won't actually accept the call to arms. And that makes that war much less worth it. Build spy network on Portugal then. We can build a church in several provinces if we want. We have one in Co. I don't think it's wise because of the amount of money that we're in debt. But I don't know. So +2 here. We have 2 electors behind us basically. We would win the election, but just barely. There's 50 mil. Let's take a corruption. Corruption's not that bad for us right now. Okay, now that's bad because now Austria has some more support. Speed succession Brunswick. Actually, we would have a decent chance of getting Brunswick under Union. Of just inheriting them all outright. Yeah. Position our armies further south towards Iberia. Here are national ideas. Actually, if we waited a year, we could probably get a pretty decent tech penalty. Not tech penalty, tech bonus. Never mind. You only get that from neighbors having more, so waiting until the end of the year would hurt, probably. Okay. Let's go for longbow. I like how balanced the longbow is. For our slot. Tempted to pick influence, but let's go for diplomatic ideas in order to be able to royal marry anyone and then break that. Little to no consequence. Here, let's speed 5 this because our this is taking a while, that's why. We're only -56 with Bohemia now. We should be in positive relations very soon. Especially once the year comes around, that will take away a huge negative. There, it's only negative 28 now. How fast are our favors growing with the Ottomans? It's 1 per year. Excellent. So, we'll be able to call them against Austria fairly soon. That's diplomacy. Oh yeah, one thing that I found really interesting is that we could warn England if we wanted to. Even though they're technically our rival. And they're technically decently powerful, I would think. I can warn them. Which is kind of hilarious that they're that weak. Anyways, let's get a claim on Castile. Called the Diplomat. That's our relations. 93. So, can we improve that? Probably? We tricked the game into thinking we're making positive income, we can send a gift. Okay, apparently the game's not impressed by our tricks. Not at all. Okay, bring up that army maintenance then. Well, we'll just improve relations. Yeah, you're only 183. Oh! Actually, if we improved our relations with you. No, it's because we're allied to rival, mainly. Same problem. But if we influence nation, that will fix that. Okay. And soon we'll get a claim on Portugal. Excellent. Let's get a claim on Lisboa, because that's just such a great province. Positive relations with Bohemia. Excellent. And here we can... here... just improve relations a tad. So we're at 0 with them. Recall from Cologne? Don't think we can get them higher than that? No. Bohemia is actually getting very close to supporting us. So, what's their main problem with us? It's just relations are so negative. Okay. We could do that, we get more Diplo rep though. Since we're at positive relations with people. What do you have? But I would need to probably spend a lot of money in order to make that possible. Oh, we still have a truce with Brittany. With Portugal. Does our truce end? 5 years? Yeah, it's not. We could, however, declare war on Castile. They have no allies. And, well, they had an ally, but fortunately Genoa is, malevolent. So, yes. How large is the Castilian army? Certainly not large enough. 6,000. That's actually pretty decent. But we should be able to take them on with little to no problem. Yep. In the meantime, we'll build relations with the Ottomans in order to attack Austria. Also, we should get claims, so... yeah. Let's just try getting you to get claims on Austria. Yeah, you attack Brandenburg, but not who you should attack. By the way, how's our queen? 444. We have a chance of falling into Regency, which is rather horrible. Call you back. And declare war on Castile. We're rival to them. Actually, we're rival to Denmark. But we can't change that for quite a long time. I don't like how undynamic those can be. Call in Provence? Don't think we need their help this war. Call them in when we actually do need help. Oh, they only have... what? No, they have several. They're just mothballed. We get there before the end of the month. We might be able to, actually. That'll be one... oh, barely. If we had more maneuver, we might have been able to. Extra diplomat? I certainly do not mind that. Huh. Oh, we did lose our trade feat. That's unfortunate. Also, let's not speed 5. How's relations with the Papal State? They're decent. Yeah, we could warn England, which is hilarious since they're a rival of ours. Probably means that we're gonna eclipse them soon. Especially get the full Burgundian inheritance. Emperor. Fortunately, I do seriously need Diplo rep. I think this is worth going both ones. Seems like Navarre has a decent fort defense. Ah, mountains, that's why. Makes sense. Yes, excellent. Diplo rep advisor. So let's just take out another loan. Place them. Excellent. So the Diplo rep will almost give us the election by itself. Seems like they're not willing to attack us directly in Narvoa, and they're just gonna start sieging Narbonne. So, defensiveness, wait. I think I'm going to keep defensive. We can remove it and then put it back on later. I don't think there are many things that can legitimately threaten us in those two states at the moment. Walls breach, excellent. And we have 3 people voting for us. Excellent. So we are ahead in the elections. Friedrich von Habsburg is 42, so... it's 50 admin? Yeah, I don't think I can afford a level 3 at all. I did get a breach fairly early on. It's unfortunate. But it seems like that... bourgeoisie costing us extortionate amount of money. We could try raising additional levies if we wanted to, but I doubt we need the manpower at the moment. The amount of mercenaries we have should cover most of our manpower. What's this? Down Viscay. Send you to Toulouse. Actually, send you up to Roussillon. Oh, Rouge. I can't pronounce that. Apologies. Jus. I do need more Diplo rep, don't I? And they're retreating. Okay. Fine. Can we win this without fighting a single battle? Actually, let's just go back there. They'll take a while to siege down Roussillon anyways. It is a coastal fort, they don't have it blockaded. Ten to 1. Oh, they're gonna try unsieging Narvoa. No, they're unsieging Fair. They're gonna unsiege Castilla la Vieja. Also fair. Actually, if we took just 1k troops here and started rapid sieging them, that'll be good. It's Portugal turn. So I just skipped by a notification. That's great. Could probably improve relations with you as well. Wouldn't hurt. Excellent. We are now Holy Roman Emperor. This is amazing. And now everyone's supporting us because of our imperial authority. There are 30 provinces under non-imperial rule. This is good. Anyways, let's add our capital to the empire. Gonna reduce our diplomats by 1, which is gonna hurt, but it's going to mean that we're going to be guaranteed political elections, basically. Recall our diplomats from these people. Oh, now we have like a crazy 200. Like the amount of influence we have. The empire is crazy now. People are... I want to get the second reform, but I don't think I have that. Even close to that much, even close to that much. Oh, we eclipsed 2 people already. That's a lot. And our former ally, announced us. Hey, Aragon. It's not cool. Yeah, Kingdom of Italy, that's going to be a problem. Wow, that was actually really quick. Austria died fairly young. Okay, Bohemia does have a claim on Austria though, which is good, because now I can take them down fairly easily. Once I have the Ottomans get enough favors for us. Steel is actually in disputed succession. It's cute. Unlawful territory. Flatten it. Emperor actions. Demand unlawful territory. Yeah, there's a bug in this patch where they will never accept unlawful territory. Their threatened attitude is negative. But what happens is you could demand it anyways and just eliminate them. Stuff like that. We have a lot of idle diplomats. We should probably get them on something. Okay, so outraged countries 1, allies 1, subjects. Still a lot of imperial graces. Okay. Toledo has fallen, which means that we can relieve the siege on Castilla la Vieja. Excellent. And we should be able to sack wipe. Excellent. Now let's relieve the siege of Narbonne. Hopefully they don't take it that tick. Don't. Excellent. Oh, hopefully they don't take it now. We're gonna arrive there on the 8th. When's the siege check going to be? 11 days. We're gonna get there in 6. Okay. Get there in time. Where did their army go? I think it got sack wiped immediately after. The only expedition I can find. Granada has fallen. And Castile is basically out of count. This may give us a small coalition. Sevilla Cadiz. If I occupied those provinces, it would probably be better. Would reduce war score costs, which means that we could probably take those ducats. What I really want though is this coastline. Take the stability, excellent, and all is going swimmingly. When does our truce with Portugal end? 3 years from now. How many favors do I have? Oh, did Austria get eclipsed? Probably. Makes sense that they would, because they did lose a lot of their power with the fall of the emperorship. Unreasonable demands? What are they talking about? This is perfectly reasonable. Profiteer in Narbonne. Local protectionism. Unrest. sure. We don't quite care much for Milan's opinion of us. We're only on Meltech 4. Oh, that would get the papacy involved. That's unfortunate. But, oh well, I suppose. This isn't reducing war score cost that much. This will just take 200 ducats then. This is gonna get a few people ruffled, but they're mainly Iberians, so it doesn't matter that much. I don't like how much we're paying for unreasonable demands. Should probably actually wait for the admin costs to back. But we do have the coast occupied, at least, which means that Aragon's not going to be able to demand much. It's not going to be able to interfere with lands. 10 prestige, 20 legitimacy. Yeah. Oh wow, Naples is gonna sack white performance. Cool. Let's go to the provinces occupied by Aragon and we're waiting for the admin to catch up. Actually, can we demand stuff from the clergy? Perhaps? No, we can't demand that from others. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, our debt's getting a little bit out of hand. By a little bit, I mean we're 1,812 ducats in debt. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so let's go to country overview and see who has money in their coffers to give. Teutonic Order, surprisingly. Ferrara? Provence. Aragon. Like Austria. There's quite a lot of money. Lubeck's doesn't have that much money actually. Anyways, if we could attack Ferrara first, that would be excellent. But that would be CB's technically the best CB, but they not at the same time. Also it'd be nice if you could get claims on them. Sure, let's get a claim on. Enough to people. National unrest? Yes. Excellent. Unjustified demands reduced. Yes, thank you. Still need to wait quite a while until we get that going. Just a war score of these provinces. 28%. Why can't we full annex Portugal? Are they 176? Bourgeoisie loses influence. Okay. Or actually, was that gain influence? I don't recall. Bohemia's here. Tad late, but it's fine. The declare war on Brittany. Okay, and Portugal still won't join, but now that we're going to have a easy way to Portugal, I don't think it matters. Subjugation, which sucks, but yeah. Can we actually dissolve our alliance with some of the electors? Like, do we really need the alliance with Cologne? Alliance is plus 30. Plus they would lose opinion of us when we break it. But I think we should. Because otherwise we're just going to be paying through the roof rates. We're going to get another Diplo relation once we go farther here. This next one's the Diplo relation, plus we get a Diplo relation there, which means that we'll be able to bring it down to 0. Where are we getting that 5th Diplo relation from, though? Assuming that's from being Emperor, actually. Yes, that makes sense. Burgundy, how many favors do we have for you? 16. Call you into 2 wars. Excellent. Probably call you into a war against him. Attitude towards enemies and trust don't help. But we could probably, if we waited a tad, we could probably get you to, how do you call it? Don't need to support loyalists, do we? Not at all. What I'm saying is we could probably increase that significantly by going prepare for war and calling it in. Title. Target owned subjects. Okay. Neighboring countries then. We don't technically neighbor Hungary, but that's fine. Anyways, let's do this with the admin now. Excellent. We can rival Burgundy or we can rival Aragon. Rivaling Aragon wouldn't be half bad. We will be able to take quite a bit of coastline. The only problem would be that the Hungarians would be called in. Look at that name. That's a pretty nice name there. Can we pay 1 loan? It's gonna reduce our monthly deficit. The good thing that would happen if we declared war on Aragon, though, is that we would be able to all stuff. I think we should declare war on Aragon. They can take the entire coast of the Iberian Peninsula very quickly at this rate, actually. Gems will now be produced in Constantinople. Or we could actually full annex and release you. And subjugation on you. Portugal would almost join, but I guess we should do it separately, I suppose. Oh, that was mothballed. Oh well. Overextension is dangerously high. Don't really give much heed to that. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.